What's up, Instagram? What's up, YouTube? And maybe even Twitter. Um, so the sound, I turned off my PC. It doesn't sound loud at all, but apparently these headsets pick it up. It makes it seem like I'm inside a refrigerator. So I just wanted to do the series that I've been trying to do. Yesterday, I took off completely from coding. I had a few appointments and also a few appointments with my baby, um, with my wife for my baby, and to do some other, errands around town. So, and we had some friends coming over. So I actually end up not touching any code, which is totally fine. It didn't affect me at all. It was good for my mental health. That one day, actually, I knew I needed that day off just to, let the subconscious start executing everything that I've been learning. So today, my check-in for I have to write a little note because I have to turn off my phone. My PC. For this, I started my journey I went back to look at the dates. I started on January the 20th of this year, and as on the 13th of May, it was 113 days that I've been doing this. And I'm almost on project 5, so I think it's pretty good for someone that doesn't have a lot of, they actually had not completely, but minimum understanding of JavaScript. So now on project 5, everything from me on is JavaScript. But I didn't start my 100 days of code actually logging it every day when I code. And I barely take any time off. And since we have a new baby, a 4-month baby, I love my son so much. Whenever my wife is at home or she's busy and I spend most of the time at home, I have to nurse the baby. I have to spend time with him. And then whenever he's sleeping, I code. And we also have 2 dogs and 2 cats. So we're pretty busy. I have to walk the dogs. I have to give some scratches to the cats when they ask. They're very vocal. But anyway, so getting back to coding, the days that I actually been logging on 100 days of code on Instagram. It's not on Instagram, my bad. On Twitter, it's been 39 days, as in today. And on JavaScript 30, which is supposed to be 30 days of JavaScript, it's actually 19 days. So that's the hashtags, I guess, for this video would be 100 days of code, day 39, and JavaScript 30, day 19. What I've worked on today, I've worked on some code challenges. I've worked on some quiz. No, actually, did I even do? No, I didn't do any quizzes. It was just some code challenges and around arrow functions, obviously JavaScript. And did some arrow functions, and now I have a code challenge. I also did some of it's called JS Doc. I think that's the name. JS Doc, which is it seems like a more advanced way of creating comments for other developers to understand your code. So with that said, I did some of that. I did some reading on documentation, which seems pretty cool, pretty useful. I look forward to use that on my code. So today I stopped. It's a little bit too late. It is, I don't have a phone on. I have a phone on that I'm recording, but I don't have a way to tell time. It's about 1:30 in the morning, I believe. And it's getting a little late. I need to get some rest. So when the baby wakes up, I like to nurse him. I nurse him I like nursing him all the time, but just to help my wife with some project that she has going on, and she needs to be at full charge. Half of the week, I take care of the baby as much as I can, and then the other half of the week, she does that for me. So I do this kind of part-time during the beginning of the week, and then the rest of the week I do it full-time. So we kind of switch roles, which is really useful. So again, tomorrow I'll be doing a code challenge on arrows, on arrow functions. And it's also random numbers. So I have to do a low number, seems to be a mid number and a high number. I wish I had be able to turn on my computer, but it would just be too loud. Again, it would sound like I would have a generator right next to me, and I don't. My PC is not loud at all. I have to talk to. I have a close friend of mine. He's a sound guy. He does video editing and all of that, and I have to figure out if he knows the settings for these headsets to block the noise around me. So anyway, if thanks for check. Oh, and I checked. I said last time I was gonna let you guys know what my tag name on Twitter is. It's M Felipe. It's spelled with the I, so it's M for Marco, obviously. Filipe. That's my middle name in 1977. So do the math, and that's my age. So also the coolest year from what I hear. I was just a baby when I was born. But anyway, yeah, I was a baby when I was born. I mean, I was just born in 1977, so I can tell you how cool that year was. People from that time, they say it was. So 100 days of code, day 39, arrow functions, JavaScript, date 19, arrow functions. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Okay, and if you stick around to see it this long, and you want to find me on Twitter is MFILIPE 1977. I'm pretty active on there, probably not as much as many other people, but I try to stay active on there. Follow me, tag me, retweet my stuff. I'll retweet yours. Reach out to me directly. I like to build my network, especially in the North Florida area, Northwest Florida, and the Tampa area where I currently reside. So once again, thanks for checking me out, and thanks for following my journey. I'm really looking forward to this career switch. If you'd like to know what I currently do, just ask, and pretty open. And if you want to get into that, if coding is not your thing and you want to get into the other side of technology, as far as implementing software, training, and being an application analyst, that I could definitely give anyone advice. I have no problem doing that at all. And I'm also here to give as much advice as I can through my journey. Whatever I learn, I'll pass on. I have no problem sharing information. And Team Treehouse is the bomb. It's the place you're gonna learn, trust me, at your own pace, and project driven, and with the community like they have. No one beats that. Not that I've seen. Anyhow, deuces. Have a good night. God bless you all, and thanks for stopping by. Peace.